Hello guys, welcome back to the Big Three, and today I'm going to be making my team of 11 players who have recently been signed by Premier League clubs. So all in all, the best transfers moving to the Premier League or from different Premier League clubs. And I've got an 11 of each position. So starting off in goal, I've gone with Nick Pope from the relegated Burnley side, moving to Newcastle. 10 million quid. With that price tag, you can't really go wrong. You're getting a very tall, quality goalkeeper who's shown good signs at Burnley. He got quite a lot of clean sheets there over the few years that he spent there, and I think it's one hell of a buy for Newcastle. You're replacing that Dubravka, who no longer will be the number one, I don't believe anyway, with Nick Pope coming in. I think he's definitely going to take that spot. And yeah, I think it's an all-around good buy for Newcastle. Obviously, Nick Pope as well. He's pushed the England team a few times, not made an appearance I don't think, but he's pushing into that bracket of goalkeepers with Pickford, Ramsdale, Sam Johnston, Nick Pope, all of them. So yeah, I think it's a good buy for Newcastle indeed. Moving on to that left-back position then, guys, we're going to go with who of my club have just signed from Manchester City, the champions. Alexander Zinchenko for around 30 million plus 2 million in add-ons. I think it's very, very shrewd business. I've got him in the left-back role because that is his main position where he plays. But obviously, as Arsenal fans know, he could be coming in to do a job in that centre mid. Zinchenko, 25 years old, won countless amount of Premier League titles and domestic cups, long runs in the Champions League. Vital in that City team, really, I think. Obviously, pushed out to João Cancelo, but when you need him in the big moments, he's brought on and he's delivered for Man City. Like when they was losing to Aston Villa last season, he got the assist for the equaliser, the second goal. I think he's a very, very good player, good on the ball, technical. And this is the thing: technical players who can adapt to different teams and play against different teams. I think that's what Arsenal have looked at a lot this summer. Players that can adapt to play a certain way against different teams, so adapt in every game. Yeah, I think Zinchenko is a very good buy and he's definitely making this 11 of best transfers. Moving on to the centre-back position then, another £30 million player is Nayef Aguerd from Rennes. I think this is a very, very good buy for West Ham. You've seen last season, they played quite a few games at the end with suspensions and injuries. They had no centre-back, so they definitely needed to go and recruit a centre-back, West Ham. And I think it's a very good buy. As I said, he's from Rennes, 30 million quid. He's quite tall, he's quite quick, he's good with the ball at his feet. So yeah, I think it's again shrewd business from West Ham, and they definitely need it. They're still in Europe in the Conference League. They've kept their best players. They've managed to keep Bowen. They've kept Declan Rice. Obviously, the transfer window is still going on, but there's been nothing to them players. I can't see them moving away. So yeah, David Moyes has still got his team really that he's been doing bits with, and now he's adding to it. Obviously, you can see they're trying to sign Armando Broja as well from Chelsea. Yeah, I think Aguerd is a very, very good buy for West Ham. Moving on to the other centre-back position then, Tarkowski from Burnley on a free to Everton. I think this is a good buy because obviously you're just getting him on a free. He's very, very tall, good in the air, good from set pieces. And obviously he's not the quickest of centre-backs, but he's someone that you one centre-back's going to step forward and then there's going to be one behind to clean up, and I think he's going to be that guy, the guy that's going to clean up if there's any mess for Everton at the back. So yeah, I think Tarkowski is a good buy for Everton. He's made this team. They spent no money on him, so you can't really moan. Obviously, Burnley in a rut with that. They lost a lot of players, didn't they? But yeah, it's a good buy from Everton. He's nasty. He's aggressive. Is he any good on the ball? Probably not the best on the ball, because obviously he does come from Burnley. But this is the way Everton want to play. They want to play rough, get in people's faces, let them know they're there. And I think that's what precedent Frank Lampard set in it. At Everton, you've seen it in the pre-season friendly game against Arsenal. They were very rough, very aggressive, hard in challenges. So yeah, I think that's the way they're going to play next season. And Tarkowski fits that bill from coming from Burnley under Sean Dyche. So yeah, good buy for Everton. Right back then, no clubs have really signed a quality identified right back. So I've got a left back in this position. It was between Aaron Hickey from Bologna to Brentford and Tyrell Malacia, both left backs, of course, to United. But I've opted with Tyrell Malacia to United from Feyenoord. £13 million, about 2 million in add-ons. A good buy from Man U. Obviously, Ten Hag will know him, playing him in that league. Obviously Feyenoord and Ajax in the same league, the Dutch Eredivisie. So yeah, I think it's a good buy again. He's made the team. 13 million quid. If it goes wrong, you can't go wrong really. It's very cheap in football terms nowadays. So yeah, I think it's good business from United. They need these kind of players. Their fullbacks are shocking. Mitch will tell you that. Their fullbacks are absolutely dreadful. So yeah, I think they definitely needed it, and I think he can push Luke Shaw and Tellez both out of the team. If he's got the drive, the right mentality, and the quality, I think he definitely can take their spot because they're both rubbish. And the seasons that they've had, the last couple of seasons, have been shocking. So Malacia can definitely break into that United team. In the first centre mid position, then I've got Fabio Carvalho from the promoted Fulham. Reports around 5, 10 million, 15 million for this player. Very, very young, very talented. With the team Liverpool have got, you thought no chance he's getting in. You think maybe a loan or something, but seeing him in pre-season, even in that game against United, I don't know how he didn't score. He looked very, very creative. He had quite a few chances, and I think this is a good buy from Liverpool. And I think this is another player that Jurgen Klopp is going to work with and turn into an absolute gem once again. I know he can play on the wing as well, but I think we've seen him take up that midfield position in that pre-season game and the one in Singapore. So yeah, it's going to be someone Jurgen Klopp's going to look to work with, and obviously I'll probably perform magic with like he always does. So yeah, good buy and very cheap for Liverpool. In the other centre mid position, we've got another United signing. It's Christian Eriksen on a free. When you get players in for free, obviously from Brentford, but when you get players in from free, their wages are normally higher. So it's a bit expected that he's going to be on quite a few bob at Christian Eriksen, but you can see he's got the quality. He's still very, very talented. I think he's about 28. He's around that near 30 mark anyway. He's a very experienced player. Champions Leagues. He won the league at Inter. Obviously, I know he didn't play a lot, but yeah, he won the league at Inter. Yeah, Christian Eriksen is a very, very smart buy from United. He's very technical, good on the ball, very creative. Obviously, that is his job to be a creator, and he gets a few goals as well. And he's quality from set pieces. So yeah, Eriksen, you can't go wrong with Eriksen. I don't think really. You've spent no money on him, and he's a very good player. So yeah, I think, and obviously Ten Hag knows him. Spent a bit of time at Ajax training, getting back to fitness. Eriksen, yeah, it's a smart buy. You cannot go wrong with Christian Eriksen, really. Philippe Coutinho then from Barcelona reported around 17 million quid for Aston Villa. You see him when he came in Aston Villa last season. I think they signed him in the January on loan. He done very, very well for them. And Steven Gerrard is obviously very fond of him. He's worked with him before. I think they might have played together at Liverpool. I'm not sure, but they might have. Obviously, Gerrard is fond of him. He wanted him in no matter what, and they've got him for quite cheap, really. 17 million, you can't go wrong. And you're looking at Barca and you're wounded, spent 140 odd million on him. So yeah, it is quite gutting for them, but he's looked good since he came into Villa. You can get some goals, you can get some assists. He's obviously creative, that's his job. And once again, like Eriksen, he's very, very good at set pieces. So yeah, it's a good buy for Aston Villa. On the left wing then, this is where it gets exciting now. Sterling to Chelsea for 45 million quid. Obviously only had a year left on his contract. City have accepted that it's time for him to go, and now he's gone. He's now a blue, but a darker blue, in London. Obviously he's played for Liverpool, City and Chelsea now, 3 of the top 6 clubs in England, which is pretty mad. And he's still only in his prime. He's still only 26, 27 years old still, and I think he's got a lot to give. Obviously, I could sit here and talk about him all day. He gets goals, he gets assists. He's amazing on the ball. He's technical, he's skillful, he's quick. We could go on and on about Sterling. Obviously, he's a very, very good player, and it's a very, very good business for Chelsea. They definitely needed wingers because I think the wingers are shocking. Chelsea's wingers, and now there's Sterling. That's a big, big signing, and I think he's going to play week in, week out for Chelsea, to be honest. And I think he could bring good things for them. We've seen him at City. He's won countless amount of Premier League titles and domestic cups, Champions League finals. Not managed to get there though, but maybe Chelsea's the way he will get there. And yeah, I just think it's a good buy for Chelsea, to be fair. On the right wing position, then we've got another gunner, the newly gunner from City again. So a lot of players coming out of City this season as good buys. It's Gabriel Jesus. I know that his main position is striker, but you'll see why in a minute. And he can play on the right wing, and he's very good on the right wing. I think this is an amazing buy from Arsenal, 45 million quid again, 1 year on his contract. It's an absolute steal in my eyes. The way he's looked in pre-season already, played 90 minutes, got 3 goals, 1 assist. He just looks like one of them players that makes everyone else around him a lot better than what they are. I think that's what you need. Like, he brings everyone into the game. That's what you need. He's quick. He's clinical. He can get you the numbers. He can get you the goals and the assists. He can play on the right, up top. So yeah, he's very versatile. Worked with Arteta before, so I think this could be one of the signings of the summer, if not the signing of the summer. I believe Gabriel Jesus could be the signing of the summer, and we'll see at the end of the season what numbers he puts up. So yeah, I think it's amazing business from Arsenal. Up top, then we've got Erling Haaland, 51 million quid from Dortmund. You cannot get much better than that this summer. For the kind of player that he is, you put him in that world class, one of the best in the world categories, really, don't you? You put him up with your Mbappe's, your Lewandowski's, your Messi's, your Ronaldo. So if we're talking about an unbelievable signing, we're looking at this one as probably the best. Man City have got their man, Erling Haaland, 51 million quid, quick, gigantic. He's very tall, quick, clinical. Yeah, it's just an amazing buy for City, isn't it? Really, the numbers he's put up so far in his career are absolutely astonishing. He's got that experience in Germany, played for Dortmund, played in the Champions League, and I think, could he be the key to Man City? Could he deliver that Champions League now? He's only going to get better as well, working with a manager like Pep Guardiola. He's going to improve his technical all-round game. So yeah, I think he's very smart as well. He knows what this is going to do for his career, being managed by Guardiola. So yeah, it's unbelievable business. And for 50 million quid, even if he leaves in 4 or 5 years on a free, he's probably going to win you countless amount of trophies and score you countless amount of goals. So yeah, it's one for the Man City fans to be very excited by. But that concludes my 11 then of best transfers so far by Premier League clubs. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like to the Big Three. Follow the TikTok and the Twitter, the Big 356, and I'll catch you in the next one.